And we back. First of all, I don't know which hat we should pull out for today's video. You know the vibes. Chicago Bulls rebuild. This offseason low-key been kind of crazy. Brother, we went from watching Felicio, Ron Arcidiacono, Denzel Valentine, to now I'm going to be watching Lonzo Ball and Demar Derozan. Like, that sounds like a W to me. But legitimately, there's only one hat I can wear on this channel, and it's this one. What's up, y'all? Fellow Bulls fans, I am on Cloud 9. DeMar DeRozan is now Bull. Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso are now Bulls. And now we are better. We are better. And we should be a playoff team next season. People gonna come back to this video, and maybe that's not true. If we aren't a playoff team, I'm gonna be so upset. Regardless, today my job is to complete what Carney Chauvis and Mark Eversley have been working on this whole time and get the ring back to Chicago. The last time we won a ring, I could have swore I had that shirt on earlier. I actually don't have that shirt. Anyway, I want to have that feeling as a Bulls fan to win a championship, because the last time they did it, I was a shorty. I was 4 years old, so I wasn't going to the parade, drinking beer in the stands. That was before my time. Well, if we do things right in this video, I can celebrate. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new. This should be fun. I'm not telling you this is going to be hyper realistic, but I'm telling you this is going to be a fun video. Shout out to all the homies. I'm putting them all right here who left a comment on the last video. We appreciate you. Little FYI, I'm recording this video at 9:00 p.m. Tuesday, August 3rd, and I'm letting you know that now because by the time this video comes out, maybe more stuff has happened with the Bulls. I don't really know. There's still rumors about Larry Markkanen being signed and traded. We'll find out. But look at my boys, man. This is so weird to see so many higher overall players on my Chicago Bulls. This is going to be interesting. I honestly believe that the first thing I want to do before I even do a rebuild is I'm going to save this current file. And I kind of just want to see what 2K projects this team can be. Oh my God, I forgot I had so many save files. And in this hypothetical situation, I will bring Larry Markkanen back. I understand that, Laurie. We did a lot of moves this offseason. We kind of been waiting on you. But what I'm telling you is you're going to be coming back. That's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. For the sake of the video right now, you will be a Chicago Bull. Okay, so Larry Markkanen is back on a qualifying offer. Player progression as Vucevic. And DeMar DeRozan takes a plummet. Hello? Oh, no. We ain't about to be paying $80 million. Oh, how much money was it? 60-something million. No, it was more than that. We're not about to be paying that much money for a dude that's going to regress -4, are we? That's kind of low-key kind of scary. It's the game of 2K, right? 2K is not going to be right about that, are they? Why is yeah, okay, all right. That's done. My IO is decreasing. That man ain't even suited up yet. They like, nah, he going to be worse than his senior year of college. I mean, was this his senior year? His junior year of college? I don't really know. Okay, like I said, this first year, I just want to simulate and see what 2K projects this roster can be. Look at my squad, though. Look at my squad, though. I don't know what number DeMar DeRozan will play because the number, because the number 10 is retired in Chicago because of, the legend Bob Love. See, I didn't even know. Kenny got some cards from 1965. Well, I guess 1976. Regardless, Bob Love has his number retired here in Chicago, so Comp 10 is no longer a thing. I don't know what number he translates to. I guess it might be out by the time this video is out. Let's see what they believe in. Do they believe in my Chicago Bulls? 1-1 to start. Oh, we lost to the Pistons. That's okay. That's all right. Oh, this is not going as great as I wanted to go. Okay, we gonna see. Y'all, these boys better be in the playoffs now. We doing a 1-win, 1-loss thing, and there's okay. Oh, all right. Oh, okay. All right. So it is a rebuild. That good to know. Oh, the game crashed. Is that something we got to worry about when I'm trying to do these rebuilds? The game crashing? Okay, so what did we find out from the game that crashed? 2K still projecting that the Bulls are going to be bad. That's completely okay because I get to come in and do a rebuild and I just loaded in a different thing and it don't even have the trade done. So, okay, I'll be back. All right, I can't trust anybody on Xbox, so I have to switch over to the PlayStation for this video. Every one of these 2K shares are completely buns. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean, but nobody is up to date. Back in my day, we had people that had the rosters ready like that, and now y'all just sitting back and not doing it. Okay, let me switch. Okay. After 20 minutes of searching, I think I found a roster that is okay. Here's what it looks like. It's pretty accurate. other than the fact that Ayo DeSumo's not here. I'm okay with that. I just don't expect Ayo to come in and be that impactful of a player this year. As just because he's a rookie, a second round rookie. But the bigger name rookies are there where you got like Evan Mobley, and then they even have like Keon Johnson and stuff. So majority, I would say, of the first round rookies are here. It's not really about them. At the end of the day, it's more about the Chicago Bulls, and we gonna focus on the Chicago Bulls. Finally, we can be here and get it done. Okay, let's get into free agency. Lauri Markkanen, the same thing. He gets a qualifying offer from us. I think I'm going to do a sign and trade with Lauri Markkanen. I don't know what team it's going to be with just at this moment. I'm just letting you know that Lauri Markkanen is coming back, but he's going to be used as a trade piece. I want to use him to get 2 backups, right? Our point guard position, I feel pretty confident with. Our shooting guard position, I feel good. Small forward, I feel okay. I think we need a backup big. We need like a backup big, and if I could get a 2-for-1 deal, like a backup big and a backup wing, I feel really solid. I'm not expecting nothing crazy for Lauri Markkanen at all. All right, a team that I think kind of makes sense is the Timberwolves. If they sent us back Naz Reid and Jarrett Culver or Josh Okogie, I would guess they want to give us Jarrett Culver because there was rumors that they already know that they screwed up that pick. And Jarrett Culver can run some backup minutes from us, 5 to 10 minutes a game. We get Naz Reid, who I guess is an undersized center technically, but can get some run for us, can stretch the floor a little bit. Defensively, he's not bad. Got good hands. Interior defense is solid. Above average perimeter defender for a center. I wouldn't hate this. I don't know if Timberwolves fans were like this. I'm not saying that they would, but I think I said in the beginning, this ain't supposed to be a super hyper realistic, but I want to keep it somewhere in that realm. I don't even know if they would accept this trade exception. They say no. What if it was Josh Okogie instead? In the world of 2K, Josh Okogie is less valuable than Jarrett Culver. I think in the world of real life, Jarrett Culver is less valuable than Josh Okogie. I just think that's the way it is. For this hypothetical trade, they still not interested. Wow, I thought this would be something solid. I guess not. Maybe I'm overvaluing Lauri Markkanen, but 3-star value versus 1.5. That seems like an interesting fair deal. But according to 2K's general managers, not so much. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I gotta find somewhere else that makes sense for Lauri Markkanen now. OKC, y'all traded Derek Favors into your own cap and got a first-round pick from. What if we rerouted Derek Favors to Chicago to be a backup and we get back Kenny Hustle? They're not interested in that trade either. Man, I thought that was solid because technically Kenny Hustle's a free agent in real life, so this will be another sign and trade opportunity, I guess. I'm striking out on a lot of the trades I think are decent both ways, and that not now. Again, we're living in a weird world, so in this free agency period, they signed John Collins, and then they signed Hassan, who I think Hassan just signed with Utah Jazz in real life. It don't really matter. This would have gave them an opportunity to have Shea and Lauri Markkanen with Lou Dort and Josh Giddey and stuff like that. I thought that would have been solid, but I guess not. I would love this trade as a Bulls fan. I don't think Memphis does this in 100 years. There's no way. My trades were more realistic than 2K's trade finder. At least I think. Maybe I'm bugging, but this is very, very whack. Jayshawn Tate and Eric Gordon? I don't want Eric Gordon. Is this trade realistic? Probably not. I don't even know if they're going to accept it as a 3-teamer. But the Bulls give Lauri Markkanen to the Rockets. Eric Gordon goes to the Mavericks, and the Bulls get Jayshawn and Dwight Powell. The Rockets say yes. The Mavericks don't want to give. Okay, so if the Rockets say yes, dang, the Rockets got so many picks. What if we, Mavericks, y'all get y'all first-round pick back or second-round pick back? They still say yes, the Rockets do. So let's try to squeeze another second out of the Rockets. I think I'm throwing out gems. Ladies and gentlemen. Nobody wants to buy. So I advanced into the regular season. We picked up Paul Millsap in free agency. He's older, 75 overall, so pretty cheap. We brought in Kim Birch, which I think is a good backup, and then some roster fillers. And I still can't find a place for Lauri Markkanen. I paid him this money for a sign and trade, and I don't have anywhere to trade him, y'all. Nowhere. At least nowhere that makes sense. Like, yes, if I go trade finder, there's so many good places that'll be willing to take him on. But like I said, I know this wasn't going to be a hyper-realistic rebuild, but I wanted to have some type of legs where there'll be something we can write about. Listen, I gave you some good options for somewhat realistic ideas, all right? And they all said no. So I think it's my turn to take advantage of this team ain't too bad. To take advantage of the system, since I was trying to be fair, and they didn't want me to be fair. They wanted me to finesse. So I will. Call me crazy if you want, but I really do want Naz Reid on this team. I don't think he'll ever play for the Bulls in real life, but in this fake world, can I just make that happen? We'll take in Taurean Prince's contract. What does that say? Okay, we take on Taurean Prince's contract. We will give you Damian Jones. And I still want to get a wing out of this too. Right? Wouldn't it be smart for us to get a wing? Yeah, we have to get a wing. This is not enough. Unless they're giving me a pick. Which I don't think is realistic either. How about you give us a top 3 protected pick? They say no. Okay. Instead, give us a wing. Give us Josh Okogie or Jared Culver. Josh Okogie is least valuable. We will throw in Dante Exum and a 2nd round pick. What if I give you Dante here? Vanderbilt, Prince, Reed, Larry Markkanen, 2 fillers, and a 2nd. Okay, I'm going to ask you straight up. I just want Naz Reid on the team. Is that too much to ask for? I'm going to go to them and say, hey, you got Naz Reid. I want Naz Reid. What is that going to cost us? Kobe White, Lonzo, Kim Burch in exchange of 1st round picks. Damian Jones. Come on, bro. Stop it. All right, how about this? They bugging. This is basically the trade I just offered them. All right, deal. Cool. We got a backup center in Naz Reid. We got another wing in Josh Okogie. I'm enjoying my team, man. Lonzo, DeMar DeRozan at 25, bro. I don't know. We'll see what number he wears. We're starting P. Will. Paul Millsap, you're going to get some backup minutes because you're a little bit past your prime here. Kobe White is going... Hold on. Let me move Kobe White over to the 2 because with Alex Caruso there, I do believe that Kobe White is going to play a lot of off guard. And he's going to be in conversations for 6th man of the year. I'm calling it right now. That's what Kobe White is about to do. So let me do that again. Paul Millsap, he's more here for the veteran leadership. We paid like pennies on the dollar for him. Patrick Williams is going to run our 4. Vucevic. And then now we got some minutes for Troy Brown Jr. and Josh Okogie. I'm digging it. I'm rocking with my team, man. I'm rocking with my team. I think we did a pretty solid job here. I think we did a pretty solid job. First game of the season versus the Atlanta Hawks. Went to the conference finals and we lost. Trae Young gave us the work. I'm okay. That's fine. This should be a win. There it is. A 140 piece. There. It's going to take some time for the boys to get used to playing together. That's for sure. That's for sure. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We lose to Colin Sexton, Jared Allen, and Evan Mobley then, but that's fine. But because we're going to come back versus Detroit. We're just going to beat Detroit every time. Those are going to be our only wins. Detroit. Who had a 15 rebound game? A 15 assist game from Lonzo Ball. Yes, sir, Lonzo. Go out there and hoop then. We beat the 76ers. That's a big-time game. What is that, a Saturday night game? DeMar DeRozan, pretty big, 22 points per game so far. Kobe White off the bench, averaging 19. We got a lot of options here. Our star player in Zach LaVine is only averaging 18, and we're cool with that at the moment. Don't offer me no trades, bro. We cool with what we got. We just keep losing to the Cavs, though. The Cavs got our number. The game crashed. What? Are we going to crash this time around? We had to start the whole season over, and now we winning. You remember how we started off earlier when we were losing to teams? Now, with this simulation, we're winning. I don't understand this game, why it crashes at certain points and why it doesn't crash at others. Hopefully, we can just get through with this season. Especially at this rate, we're a playoff team. And right now, that's my only expectation. Let's make the playoffs. All right, man. Trade deadline is coming up. It's time for us to be buyers because we are the 1 seed. You know what I'm saying? No big deal. Looking at the statistics, we are a very well-rounded team. Kobe White better be leading the league when it comes to 6th man of the year or we riot. He is leading, so we are not rioting. W's in the chat for Kobe White. Ben Simmons is leading for most valuable player with a turn of events. Yeah, we're living in a weird world. I'll say that. Very, very weird world where my Chicago Bulls is the 1 seed. All right. Where can we improve? Who are the expendable pieces? I love Troy Brown Jr. That's the homie. Like, legitimately, that's the homie. But in this hypothetical situation in the NBA, to NBA 2K sim, his $5.17 million is going to be valuable for us to potentially move. He's not really getting a lot of PT right now, so I think it's a service to both of us, his career and our careers, if we find another home for him. Taurean Prince and him, that's a total of $18 million worth of cap space that we have to potentially trade away for a selling team. Who is selling that we can get in that $18 million range that can help us, obviously? What? The Hawks are selling? I mean, if you selling, I'm buying. If you selling, I'm buying. I don't know what role Bogdanovich plays on the Bulls. I don't. But if you selling, I'm buying. That's all I got to say. Oh, the Heat are selling? Bro, they don't be showing the Heat no respect. They got Dennis Schroeder on their team too. And Lou Williams. And they traded for Will Barton halfway through the season. Torrey Craig. Myers Leonard is back. Oh my God. Oh my God. What did you do? What did you do to this team? And they're selling. I don't know. And with $18 million, I don't think I could get anybody on their team that I would really want. So I think we keep moving. $18 million can get us Joe Ingles. They're a selling team right now. Wow, the Mavericks have fallen from grace. First of all, they traded Tim Hardaway Jr. away. So that's rough. But if anything, like, they don't really have much to trade for either. So I'm going to keep it moving. $18 million is exactly what Sabonis is making. We just don't have the assets to put together for Sabonis. But it would be interesting. It definitely would have been interesting. I'm adding Miles Turner to the list. I say that. It's unlikely, but you never really know. Who just had enough? What is Detroit doing with their cap? Why do they the one team in the league that don't have a cap space? Jerami Grant, I'm putting them on the list. They're the 7th seed. They're not selling, so it's unlikely that we get them. And then the Washington Wizards are selling to Montrez? Nah, I got Naz Reid. All right, so I got a list of players that I want to go after. A list of 5. Larry Markkanen, I didn't put him on that list. I traded him away. So let's talk to the Atlanta Hawks first. We're going to go Atlanta Hawks, Pacers, Pistons, then Jazz. Atlanta Hawks. Let's see what we can do. Because if I could be buyers right now, win a championship right now, hey, the end of the video, we'll take that. $18 million. We got so much money wrapped up. Oh, my God. Taurean Prince. That's not going to do it, obviously. But then we got Troy Brown Jr. Troy Brown Jr. is a stud. Okay. Value-wise, Troy Brown Jr. is an absolute stud. So I'm going to talk to Jerami Grant's team first. I told you off the rip, this one's supposed to be hyper-realistic, bro. I told you off the rip, this wasn't supposed to be hyper-realistic. And here we are. I ain't even going to apologize for it. I'm not going to apologize. We finessed. Simple. We finessed. Very, very simple. We have Jerami Grant on the team who's averaging 22 on 53, 40, 88. Yeah, we're in a fantasy world, but listen, in the beginning of the video, I was trying to be realistic and they wasn't letting me. So I did what I had to do. This is so ridiculous. This is so unfair. But hey, welcome to the video. Be sure to leave a like, baby. James Harden won MVP over Ben Simmons. That's more realistic. Cade Cunningham averages 21, 6, and 7. I bet Troy Brown came in and helped them out a lot. Kobe did win 6th Man of the Year. You love to see that. Giannis Defensive Player of the Year, job most improved. He went up to about 30 and 11. And we get Coach Billy Donovan as Coach of the Year. And this will be Carney Shova / Mark Eversley winning Executive of the Year because they did amazing things. Any Chicago Bulls players in All-NBA? Probably not, because we were a team that won by committee. You know, we're a team that definitely won by committee, and we about to show that off when we go to these statistics right here. Because my boys came out and who? 21-20 for Jerami, 19 for Vucevic, 17 for Kobe White, 16 for DeMar, Lonzo 13 and 6. Like, we were a very win by committee team. And hopefully that is the type of team we see in the playoffs. We made a trade with this team to get Jerami Grant. They still made the playoffs. So like I said, Troy Brown probably there hooping his butt off. Let's see, Troy Brown. There you go, boy. 16 minutes, 13 points. We're probably going to sweep them, though. Yeah, it's an 8 versus 1. Shout out to them, though. Them making the playoffs just means that Cade Cunningham is ridiculous. Yeah, he's ridiculous. All right, 76ers. Very amazing team. Amazing team. And especially in 2K Sim, Game 1, Game 2, Oh my God, we about to dominate like it's the 90s again, ladies and gentlemen. But this is where things get a little bit more difficult. They traded for Hassan Whiteside. Okay. They have Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot starting at the 3. That's a matchup we can take advantage of. But other than that, I don't know. Game 1 is a win for the Bulls. A little 30-pointer. Love to see that. You know what I'm going to do? Precautionary method. Josh Okogie, thank you for the minutes, bro. You weren't doing nothing in the playoffs anyway. Oh my God, Naz Reid is killing in the playoffs. I'm gonna give Naz Reid these minutes. We're shortening it to a 10. Paul Millsap not getting no minutes in the playoffs. All right, I'm sorry, Paul. Hey, we gotta do what we gotta do. We shortened it to a 10. We got almost everybody on fire. We might be able to get out of this series without losing more than a game or two. There's the game. There's 2. All right. I said a game or 2. We won't lose again. We got to shorten the rotation even more. Who do we take minutes away from? Caruso in the playoffs. He's been shooting it very, very well. I can't take his minutes away. Naz Reid, we saw, was playing solidly. I'm going to take some of his minutes down just a little bit because he's a high-volume shooter. You see, he's shooting 41% from my center. I don't really like that. Patrick Williams is playing well. Kobe White is playing well. Vucevic probably's got the best advantage between him and Hassan Whiteside. DeMar has a really good advantage, too, and he's shooting 60% from the field. I'm giving DeMar and Vucevic these minutes, man. I think I got to do that. Levine is playing great, too. Jerami is playing good. So they just got so much firepower. Okay, so there we go. That's a big win. You're going to have to just outscore them at the end of the day. 41 for Zach LaVine. Beautiful. Come on, Game 5 is a win for the Chicago Bulls. A 20-20 game for Vucevic with 5 assists, 4 steals, 3 blocks came in so big tonight. And lastly, we get to the finals. Look at me coaching on the fly, making my rotation the way it's supposed to be for us to beat the almighty Brooklyn Nets. And now we got Kawhi, Paul George, and Ricky Rubio apparently. This team should be easier to beat than the last 2-0 Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine, they said he was empty stats. Vucevic, ridiculous. They said Zach LaVine was empty stats. And Vucevic won Finals MVP. Woo! Hey, highly unlikely, but I'm taking my W's. Listen, man, as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. It helps the channel out a ton. I love doing these off-season rebuilds because it can go any way. We done the Lakers. We done the Bulls. Who's next? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Peace.